would also provide minor degree, so minor in computer science. And regarding 12th, basically I am from Indore, so nearby Indore, not exactly from Indore, nearby Indore I have completed my 12th examination and 10th examination there only. And regarding career, I am focused, my first priority is chemical engineering, but I am also focusing on data science as well.
Okay. And you are in which year you are in?
So second year.
Second year, okay. So, what are your career aspirations like? What do you want to do? Do you want to find a job, or what do you think that you would like to do? So, what I'm saying.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to do jobs immediately after BTech, to support family. That is the thing. Higher studies, I can't go for directly after BTech.
Okay, that's fine.
But
so
I want to know more about higher studies, but
okay. So higher studies, I can tell you some information. Okay, so for higher studies, usually the way it works is when you are in your third year. Okay, you start preparing.
Yes, sir.
You start preparing for your GRE and TOEFL and everything. Right?
Yes.
And then at the end of third year, which means I think when you are in the end of the year, you give your GRE exam and all that. So for example, once you complete your third year, and then you give your GRE and TOEFL, and based on that you apply your score and everything. You apply for whatever university you want to go, and at the same time, what you would need is what they call letter of statement or statement of purpose, and then you will need a letter of recommendations. And if you have done some research work in your university, that would be helpful. But most importantly, what you need is a good GRE and TOEFL score.
Yes, sir.
And if you come here for master's program, I'm talking about especially in US. If you come for master's program, usually it's not paid, so you have to pay. Usually, most of the time. But if you come for a PhD program, then most of the time, or almost, I would say 99% of the time, you will get scholarship. And that scholarship is a good amount. It's not a small amount, it's a good amount.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think many students who come here, they can support themselves, and then sometimes the money is, if you save something, you can support your family also, and then you can study. So it's a good way to do your engage with the studies and all that, if that is the choice. So many things.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, one more thing, if after BTech I will pursue job, and after 4 to 5 years, and then I will go for higher studies. So this plan will work or
not? So I can tell you, there are very few people that once they start working, that the longer you work, the less chances are that you come to do studies. Especially in your core area, you can come and do your MBA. That's fine. So many people who once they start work for a couple of years, they come and they do MBA rather than doing masters or PhD. Because most of the time when you do your PhD, as I told you, right, you need letter of recommendation from your professor and things like that. And once you are in your job, most of the time you are not in touch with your professor, right? And also
Correct.
the you may start thinking about how you want to take your career. Some people prefer consulting jobs or management and things like that, so they started pursuing um, MBA rather than going for a PhD. Very few people come. Most of the students who come for PhD are fresh, like immediately after their after they join their or maybe after 1 year or maximum 2 year. That's more, not more than that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one more thing, like, what should be the approach to go for higher studies? Only the interest behind a particular topic, or like, or gaining or to master it, our core thing or something, or to like some interest should be there in particular topic, or
Right. So I can
so
tell
what
you.
should be the approach?
Right. So first thing, when you are in your second year, right? So right now it is
Yes, sir.
this is the right time to understand that what is my interest is. Okay. So right now you should think what subject I enjoy the most, or what topic is I enjoy the most when I work, right?
Yes, sir.
Once you have that topic in your mind, then you can work with some professor in your department and then see if like how to do research and how to publish a paper, or do you when you work on that project or on that research topic, do you enjoy it or not? That's one, number one, that's most
Yes.
important. Once you have that figured it out, then the second step starts. But let's say you start working with a professor and you say, oh, I don't enjoy this research, it's very boring, I don't like it, I don't think my personality is fit for that, and things like that. Then I don't think that with a right mind, that then you should go for a PhD program or a master's program. Master's program is still okay. You can come and do your masters. Many people do that because masters is very much like, more or less like a BTech, to be honest with you. But PhD is much focused, much dedication. You need you need a very you need to enjoy it. You need a very good dedication. You need very focused attention. So unless and until you don't enjoy a topic, you cannot do PhD. Masters you can do.
Correct.
Masters is not in a very core topic. Usually it's still little broader. But as I said, if you come for
Yes.
masters, then you have to pay, most of the time you have to pay from your pocket too. Right?
Yes.
Only
So
professors.
one more thing is, yes, sir.
Yeah. Professors usually don't fund masters program. They usually give scholarships for PhD program.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Even in India also, like, they will decrease the cutoff, what the stipend of the MTech students, because like many students do master just for stipend. They got like around 27,000 something, and they usually do some UPSC or something preparation with the master. So that is the thing in India. Many people do so.
Yeah. No.
Government also trying.
Right. But not everybody can do PhD also, right? I mean, you have to have a right mindset for a person who is pursuing PhD. You just can't do PhD because you have to do it. You have to do PhD because you are interested in it. That's number one. Right.
One more thing is, like, uh, if I am doing chemical engineering right now,
Mm-hmm.
but machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science are very much like trending field, or many are jumping in that career also
Uh-huh.
in machine learning. So if I ask that if I will go for a topic, or I can say a field which includes both machine learning as well as chemical engineering, so like any universities provide such type of course.
So I think that's a good question. So let me answer that question to you. So my advice to you is never go with what is trending. I don't think that's a good thing, because what happens is,
Okay.
if I think when I was doing my undergrad in India, what was trending? Right now, that topics are gone, right? So, what you said, the next part, I think that is more important. So the core areas are very, very, so you have to understand, you are a student of chemical engineering, you are not a student of computer science, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you need, what you said is absolutely correct. You need to figure it out. How can I merge both things together?
Yes, sir. That
Yeah.
was I am thinking for a lot of time.
No, no, I think, and I can tell you that most of the people who are doing innovation, or where the innovation comes, is when you merge things together. So what can you bring? So you have a knowledge of a chemical engineering, what you can do with your skill set in machine learning or data analytics, that you can bring some innovation in chemical engineering. That is very important.
Yes,
And you can find lot of people who are doing some new research or new ideas, are that's how they work also. This is the right direction to think. So, for example, I can tell you, so my background is in material science, right? And there are many projects
yes.
that are going on right now which are in the area of machine learning and material science. Same thing. So
Okay.
you can find the same thing there too. There are many projects which are running in the area of machine learning and civil engineering. There are many projects which are running. So because,
Yeah, I come across one project. Yes, sir.
right. So what I'm saying is, I would advise you, what you can do is, go to your library, for example, if you have in your and or you can go online, use Google Scholar, and just type in there machine learning and a topic in the area of chemical engineering. uh, Pick a topic. For example, you can pick a topic called electrolysis, or you can pick a topic called electrochemistry, and say machine learning, electrochemistry, and see what is there. And you will find a lot of research there already. There are already people who are working in these areas, and read those papers. And once you read those papers, then you will get some new ideas. Oh, that's how it is done. That's how people put it together. And you will see lot and lot of people nowadays everywhere in the world, and I'm pretty sure in India also, that's how new research is coming, because you can't do, how you gonna do new thing, right? That's
Yes.
so that's the
Yes.
beauty of doing interdisciplinary research. And in my opinion, people who have core research areas like chemical engineering, civil engineering, mechanical, materials, when they also have a skill set, they can do many new things. So that's the right way of thinking. My advice would be is, go to Google some papers on machine learning, and pick a topic. Let's say, as I said, you need to figure it out, what is the topic of my interest first, right? So what is the thing that I like in chemical engineering? So if you can tell me a topic, so say, okay, machine learning and or artificial intelligence and this topic, and see what is out there, what are the papers, and read those papers. So you will get some new ideas in your brain, and that's how you can get excitement, and maybe that motivates you to do, okay, I really want to do PhD, and things like that. And as I told you, if you get a good GRE score, if you get a good TOEFL score, if you get into a good school, if you can work hard and do good research, I think if you have a PhD with a scholarship, I think you can support yourself as well as you can support your family. It's like, it's the money. If you think in terms of money also, the amount of money that you will get in the scholarship will be much higher than your salary if you start working, and then you are making your career also, right? So I think the second year of your or the age you are in right now is the perfect age to think in that direction and start working.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one more thing is like, what should be the ideal schedule at that time? Like, for example, when I study for continuously and I don't go for news, and sometimes I go for news and some Facebook, Instagram, then I don't go for study. So like, what should be a perfect schedule in a day for a student to be uh, like updated in in everything, like study wise, news wise, socially also should be
Right.
activated and like that.
So
How
yeah,
parents everything.
yeah. So I can tell you. So my advice would be is the way you should study right now is very different than the way you prepared for engineering exam. Right now,
Yes,
it's a
sir.
very different thing. So you can't just study. Mo- I think you should spend more time right now in thinking
Okay.
what I want to do. What is so spend more as much as time in you can spend in thinking, planning. What should my plan? What should I do now? What should be where I want to go and see my career? We call 5 year planning, something like that. You say, right
Yes.
now you should be thinking by the time I will graduate, where I want to see myself. Do I want to see myself working for a software company? Do I want to see myself working for a chemical engineering company? Do I want to see myself working or studying in abroad in this university? Because once you have a target fix, right, then you can work. But if you don't have a target,
Yes, correct.
where are you going to go, right?
Yeah.
So right now,
Yes, sir. That.
right. So right now, what you need to do is fix your target, right? Because so let's say, and I'm not saying that doing PhD is very important or job, whatever is the target, I don't care, right? But have a target, because once you have a target,
Correct.
then you can work towards that. Otherwise, you will be wasting time. So let's say you have five
Correct.
targets, right? You say, oh, I want to do PhD, no, I want to work, or no, I want to do something else. So you will be confused, and whatever you will do, whether you will read business news, whether you will read research papers, whether you will watch news, it's gonna be all without any target. Having a general knowledge is a good thing, so I won't say that read news everything. General knowledge is very important, so current awareness is important, but for your career you need a target. You
Mhm.
can still
Target.
yeah, you can still play, do anything you want, but for the career I'm saying specifically, have a target. Where I want to see myself in 3 years, where. So spend more time in thinking. Right
Yes.
now it's the time to think. It's the best time to think. This second year is the best time. To be honest with you, if I tell you, when I was at your age at undergrad, I was doing the same thing what I'm telling you. I knew I have to go for a PhD. I knew that. Do you understand my
Okay.
point? So have a target. I had no question in my mind when I was in second year that I want to do something else. I knew by the end of second year I was very sure that I have to go out and PhD. So I started working. So I started working for research. I started working, reading papers. I started preparing for my GRE. So my what I'm saying, that my focus was very targeted. Still we had fun.
Yes.
We used to hang out. We had fun. We had all masti. You can imagine. So you do all those things. That's fine.
Yes.
But have a target for your career, because right now the
Yeah.
biggest problem I have seen with most of the students is even by fourth year they don't know what they want to do.
Mm.
Right. So have
Yes.
a fixed target and then work towards that, and have all kinds of fun you want. Have make friends, have fun, do whatever you want. So that is always a part of the life, right? That's true, but what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying, you can have all fun as you want, and you can only enjoy fun if you are working towards something. If you're not doing anything and just having fun, then you will get bored too after some time,
Yes.
right? So right now I would say, especially
Yes.
this COVID crisis has given you some opportunity to stay at home. I would say, take a pen of paper, draw it out. Okay, what I want to do. So
Yes.
and how
Yes, sir.
and how do you do that? How you figure it out? I want to do this. That means you have to. Right now, it's the time where you have to, you know, try this. So that's why I'm saying read the papers. Maybe you enjoy it. Maybe not. Read papers on chemical engineering. Maybe you're gonna enjoy it or not. Read some papers on machine learning that has to do with chemical engineering. Maybe you enjoy it or not. Because right now, the early you know, the better it is. There is a saying called
Yes.
early failures are always better. Late failures are bad. So if I'm 50 years old and if I fail, I'm done. But if I'm 20 years old, I fail, that's a learning. That's not failure, that's a learning. So early failure.
Yes.
So in your case, I would say the more failures you have right now is better, because if you fail at fourth year, what are you gonna do then, right? So
Correct.
right now, failure are good. Try different things. Try this. Maybe you want to do an MBA. Read some finance papers. Read some newspapers. Read current affairs. See you enjoy it. Maybe you want to go to politics. Try to see whether you enjoy that or not. What I'm saying is, this is a time to experiment, spread out, do as much as you want, and to be honest with you,
Yes.
the most important thing right now is to understand what I enjoy. Because no matter what, where you are in your life, where you will be in your career, if you enjoy something, you will always have fun. But if you don't enjoy, no matter you are in US, whether in India, doesn't matter. So
Yes.
right now is the perfect time to think, sit, think, and explore different things. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Anything else, Jed?
No, sir. Like, as of now, these are only the questions.
Good, good.
But in future,
Yeah, yeah.
so in future, if I will have some doubts, then definitely I will approach you.
Sure, sure. And as I told you.